Aries-Taurus Cusp Collective. Welcome to your energy check-in reading. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. And I thank you guys so much for tuning in. This will be a timeless look into how the cosmic energy and forces are supporting you in the now moment. Whenever you find this is when it is meant for you. Okay, I'm going to offer you guys a little moment to get grounded and offer up some gratitude into your space. I'm going to sound my sound bowl once. Okay, we're going to let that sound travel. Once it dissipates, we'll get into these messages. Go ahead and get started on what feels right and comfortable for you. Hi, Kia. Thank you so much for being here, love. Hope you're having a wonderful day. All right, Aries, Taurus, let's see. Okay, Almighty Creator, Divine Ancestors, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Aries, Taurus Cusp Collective. What cosmic energy is guiding them, influencing them, or supporting them in this now moment? Got 8th house energy, Scorpio, okay? The house of endings and beginnings. Vibration of 32, which does break down into a 5 here, okay? So a lot of changes. I think that's one thing here, Aries Taurus. You can definitely anticipate some change happening. Okay, let's see if those will be good changes or maybe some challenges, okay? What else? What else here? Okay, you've got Black Moon, Lilith, and Mystery. Okay, so with that coming out, I do feel like whatever is ending and or beginning might be a little bit in the distance. Okay, so I don't necessarily feel like even whenever you find this, that these changes are like immediate. I think when they'll happen, it's a mystery. Yeah. But we have Lilith here, vibration of 12, which breaks down into a 3. So 3, 5, 12, or 32 might mean something to you. Before I go any further, let's get one more out. What else? What else might be here cosmically supporting Aries Taurus in the now moment? Chiron and healing, right? Okay. Chiron is an asteroid, okay, that depending on its placement in your natal chart can tell you what wounds, what tender spots you might carry or hold in your energy, okay? Vibration of 8 here. So I do feel like, okay, Aries Taurus, you might feel like you're going through a very heavy cycle here in your life. And I get the energy of when will the healing end? Like, when can I stop the healing process and just kind of move forward? And or it's a struggle to figure out what exactly or pinpoint exactly what needs to change, what needs to be healed, what needs to shift. Okay? Your Chiron can be in Scorpio, okay? Or your 8th house energy, or connected to your 8th house somehow. Bottom of the deck says what, Divine? Truth. Okay, here we go. So this healing is rooted in truth. Maybe the mystery, the truth is a mystery. Really trying to figure out what the truth around a particular situation or event or feeling or thought or emotion is. Saturn. Vibration of 6, okay? When Lilith shows up, Aries Taurus, it's really a look into your darker feminine energy. Mind you, we all have masculine and feminine vibrations within us. I am getting a little bit of like a sensual, sexual energy off of Lilith here. So fair warning, before I even dig deeper into this reading, this might have some trigger points in it, okay? So if you do not feel like working through those triggers or acknowledging those triggers or dealing with it, you might want to watch this at another time, okay? Because what I'm sensing off of Lilith is like there's these... Either there's like a shift in how you connect or relate to your sexuality or sensuality here, Aries, Taurus, okay? A truth that either has been hard to accept, hard to embrace, or a truth you've either been avoiding, even just acknowledging altogether. I'm just gonna say this. For some of y'all, it feels as if this sexual energy, sensual energy, might have been shifted due to some sort of trauma or some sort of, yeah, look at that, 3 of Swords, some sort of heartbreak. I do get maybe a little bit of sexual trauma here, okay, Aries, Taurus. And again, for those of you that might resonate with having to deal with that and navigate that, I'm sending you so much love, okay, courage, strength, and I pray that you find peace, okay? But there's a truth. So whether, okay, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for it. Some of you, this sexual trauma could be connected to a family member, okay? And I think that's where I was getting like, when will, I just heard the word torment. When will the torment end? Some of you feel very tortured by this trauma. And whether or not people know the truth about it, I kind of feel like for majority of y'all that will resonate with this, I don't think everyone in your immediate family or immediate circle or the people around you or that are connected to you really know the truth of what happened. They maybe know you suffered, but they don't maybe know the details, okay? For some of you, because this is 8th house and Chiron energy, this sexual trauma might not have even happened in this particular lifetime. This could be from a past life. And maybe Lilith is bringing you, yeah, Queen of Wands, okay. This could definitely be from a past life. And maybe Saturn is bringing out the truth of like, there's this tension that I feel like you naturally have, or some sort of resistance when it comes to intimacy here, Aries, Taurus, that again, I think for some, maybe for a lot of y'all, this is like past life trauma. And it's like, I don't really understand why I'm so resistant to this particular type of intimacy or connecting in this way, or it just doesn't feel right, okay? And I think Lilith might be trying to point you to where in your previous lives that has happened, okay? Now, I know everybody doesn't believe in past lives, and that's totally okay, to each their own. But it just does feel like there's something buried in your subconscious energy that you will be made aware of, that Saturn's going to pull out to the forefront of your mind, forefront of your focus, in order for you to heal out of this cycle. Maybe this is like a generational thing, okay? Take it how it resonates. But I feel like Lilith is showing up here to offer you some form of balance, or to help you balance this cycle out, okay? Or complete this healing that you've carried into this lifetime, or this wound that you've carried into this lifetime, okay? All right, Aries, Taurus, let's see. Tell me more. Tell me more about the 8th house, Lilith, and Chiron for Aries, Taurus energies. What do they need to know about the 8th house, Lilith, and Chiron? Thank you so much. Yeah, the 8 of Cups just wanted to come out. So this is an emotional attachment, a releasing that needs to happen, okay? For some of you where you still, if this was a trauma that you've experienced in this particular lifetime, this is just another cycle of releasing and purging the, I just heard the heartbreak of it all. Oof. The heartbreak of it all, okay? And that might take some time. But I think you're approaching another cycle or another season here, Aries, Taurus, where you're going to have to do this deep dive into your own shadow, into the mystery, right? Into the unknown of who you are and the unknown of your soul. all right, to really pull out and see and pay attention to and tend to what needs to be healed, okay? And I think the healing ointment and the healing balm has some connection to truth here, okay? Expressing the truth, accepting the truth, you see what I'm saying? Dealing with the truth of what was or what happened, something like that. Tell me about this 8th house. What's ending and beginning for Aries, Taurus? Hierophant. I just heard loyalty or like commitment. It's like your commitment to keeping this truth hidden for some of y'all. That's maybe coming to an end. Oh, yeah. I get back into that family energy where it's like what happens in this family stays in this family. That's a thing, right? And that might have silenced you for a while or suppressed what you were genuinely feeling or, again, authentically feeling. Maybe it kind of forced you to suppress it. And it's like you've been trying to hold it together, trying to kind of uphold the law of the land or the ideology of the family of, okay, well, then I'm not going to share the truth. I'm not going to let anybody know the truth because it has to stay within. Right? We don't want it to get out. Let's keep it within. But yeah, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Tell me more about this Hierophant energy with the 8th house. Maybe this is even like an ending with a religion. Yeah, you got the Sun. Okay. Yeah, this is truth coming to light. I really do feel like instead of upholding the ideology or the law or the perspective of let's keep it all in, don't tell anybody, right? What happens in the family stays in the family. It's like what that's coming to an end, and what's beginning is this Sun energy. It's like, no, I'm going to stand in my light, right? And you can even see this baby here in this particular deck. This is why I love this tarot, right? Clearly has vitiligo. For those of you that don't know what vitiligo is, it is a skin condition where you lose the melanin or the pigmentation in your skin over time and it spreads. I would look at it as like, this is the truth, right? This is the truth of who you are, Aries, Taurus, right? You're not perfect. And maybe that was, oh, damn. Maybe that was the situation with this Hierophant, right? The Hierophant likes things to be in order. They like things to be upheld. It's like, no, this is what's morally right. This is what's wrong, or this is the law and this is what we're sticking to. Okay. And I would say the Hierophant can borderline sometimes be a bit of a perfectionist or seek out perfection through spiritual perfection in a way, right? And I think that that's what you're no longer subscribing to. I don't have to be spiritually perfect, Aries, Taurus, right? I get to be free in all of my flaws, and I'm not saying by any means that vitiligo is a flaw. Please don't misunderstand that at all, okay? Because it is, I find it very beautiful. I have family members who have vitiligo, so that's not what I'm saying. But in a sense, it's like it can be viewed as an imperfection, right? And I think that that's what you're no longer subscribing to, Aries, Taurus. Whatever isn't quote unquote perfect about you or perfect about your beliefs or viewed as right or wrong, it's like I think you're really starting to do more deeper shedding work around that, right? That I get to live free and be me, the Sun, right? Take me as I am. That's kind of what the Sun energy is telling me, or telling this Hierophant. It's like, take me as I am. I'm not necessarily believing anymore in this law, whatever this might represent for you, that law or the idea or the perspective. It's like, no, I'm ready to shine a light on all that I am, not hide parts of myself, okay? Tell me more, though. Tell me more about these endings and beginnings. Thank you so much, Divine Queen of Cups. Okay, and you're doing so because it is what's good for you, right? It's how you tend to and take care of your emotions, okay? Some of you, this is another level of mastery in what you feel with this Queen of Cups vibration. Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy for me as a reader. So again, I get this sense of family. This could be a mother figure that is in this Hierophant energy as well. And maybe the one that you're telling, hey, look, I'm just going to be bright and shine out in my light, however that looks, right? I don't care if it's not perfect or it doesn't fit in your ideology. This is me, that like that type of energy, okay? Tell me more about, and for those of you where, yeah, I think this also is just illuminating your truth. Speaking your truth, living your truth, Aries, Taurus, okay? That's so, so important, I feel like, for you right now, especially under Virgo season. Ground yourself in your truth, okay? Tell me more about this mystery. What's the mystery here? Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Some of you, this feels like I don't belong with my God-given family or like my blood family. That's so interesting, because and I guess I'm saying all of that to say, or that's a roundabout way of saying, there is a home for you, Aries, Taurus, or there is an environment for you where you get to be in this sun energy. You get to kind of shine out authentically, kind of be naked and free in who you are. There is an environment that's available to you. And look, Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And maybe that's where you're headed. Or maybe you don't even, I feel like that might be the mystery. You don't even know that there's an Ace of Pentacles coming up for you. A new beginning, a fresh start, a new lifestyle. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles with the mystery. Tell me more about the mystery of this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Wands. Success. Yeah, because the Hierophant can represent traditions, right? At the end of the day, institutionalized traditions. And it feels like Aries, Taurus, this is just another layer of you really, I don't want to say bucking the system, but really shining a light on how that tradition or those traditions or those institutions don't align with who you are. Or you just don't subscribe to it as your truth, okay? Tell me more, though, about the Ace of Pentacles and this victory. But you have good things headed your way. That's the mystery. That's what you don't know. Is that there's an Ace of Pentacles and success and victory here. And then look, Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Celebration. I just get the word freedom. There's freedom up ahead, Aries, Taurus. There's freedom on the other side of, oh yeah. There's freedom on the other side of the darkness. So don't be afraid. Fear not, Aries, Taurus. When Lilith shows up, it can be heavy. It can definitely feel like darkness is all around you, but it's really honestly protection at the end of the day. It's giving you a safe space to shine your light, to be the sun, right? To really see how bright you are. This is beautiful. I'm almost getting a little teary-eyed here, okay? Because this really feels like a coming home to you, Aries, Taurus. Like, where you might not have felt at home anywhere else. You're learning that home is within you. You can build a home within you. And so that wherever you go, you're always home because you're within yourself, right? Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands for this mystery. Come on now, y'all. I can't make this up. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you, maybe this is almost like you tapping into your own sensitivity here with the Queen of Cups, if this doesn't represent another person for you. Maybe you grew up in an environment or you have a lot of people around you that, oh, I just heard the word, that are callous. So maybe they're very jaded, they're maybe very numb, okay? Like they don't necessarily tap in or connect very well with their emotions. They're more or less very, almost like King or Queen of Swords energy. You might be surrounded by air in your immediate environment, or the people that are connected to you might have a lot of air in their chart. But you're showing up here as like the Queen of Cups. It's like, but I'm very, very tethered and steeped into my emotions. Look at that, King of Cups. We'll put them side by side, okay? Yeah, Aries, Taurus, you might come up against, because mind you, we do have a lot of retrograde happening right now. Mars is going to go into retrograde soon. It is going to be a full-on party, okay? Aries, Taurus, when it comes to having to kind of revisit the past to move forward. And And I'm saying all of that to say that just be prepared for a little bit of tension. I think that's just what I want to say. Be prepared for a little bit of tension with your environment, okay? With the Queen and King of Cups, it really gives this sense of mastery, and that's what I was really picking up on, right? Mastery of your emotions, mastery around your sensitivities, right? We all are sensitive, but I really feel like Aries Taurus, this collective I'm tapped into, you guys are really embracing it more, allowing it to be a positive for you as opposed to something you need to resist, okay? Because then look, what's the mystery? You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Like, what's up ahead of you? Yeah. And then you got the moon. The moon. What's up ahead of you, Aries Taurus? Because we did see the Six of Swords earlier. It's absolutely what's meant and destined for you, where you get to be independent. You get to kind of experience your own sense of abundance in connection with the divine, right? You get a lot of success, a lot of acknowledgement, a lot of victory, just like a new home. I cannot stop hearing that. Some of you, this might even be a house. Okay, you might be getting into buying a new home, purchasing your first home, or maybe building a home elsewhere, whatever home means for you. Chiron healing in the moon, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're tapping into your sensitive nature. You're really starting to, and this is that Cancer, this is that Scorpio, Piscean energy. You're really starting to heed the information that comes from your emotional body. And understand that you do have a gift of sensitivity. It is an absolute gift. It's not something that should be shunned, something that you should ignore any longer. And again, mind you, this could have been parents, okay? Take it how it resonates, okay? Or this is just you. This could have been how you showed up or who was over you in this Hierophant energy in a past life. Again, take it how it resonates. But that's what you're healing. It's like you're healing your connection to your own emotions. Hi, JP Wingate. Thank you for being here, love. Yeah. And that healing is sending you and catapulting you forward. The Chariot. Y'all, this is absolutely powerful. Because you know what? It took a lot of strength and it took a lot of courage here, Aries Taurus, for you guys to even allow yourself to be the sun where maybe you were trying to be boxed in, right? People were trying to put you in a box and you said, no, I'm the sun. Can't do that. It's physically impossible. Literally, you can't do it, right? The sun is so huge, right? And I think wherever there was an attempt to dim your light in some way, keep you in alignment with some sort of status quo, or again, some sort of tradition or ideology, I really think you're breaking free from that. And look at that. And you have the sun and the moon here. So again, sun and the moon, Queen and King of Cups, balance. So not only am I guided by my fire and my light, I'm also guided by my darkness. No longer fearing the darkness. That's when Lilith shows up. That's what she's trying to get you to see. There's nothing to be afraid of. A lot of people give, or a lot of theology or ideologies, mythology, gives Lilith a really bad rap because it's powerful feminine energy, okay? And if you look at the scope of history, that has always been highly, highly feared because of how creative it is and how destructive it can be as well, okay? So then you're taught to fear that energy within you. I don't want to tap into that. And it's like, no, that's a source of power here. That's what Lilith is trying to get you to see, right? All good energy with Lilith. So if you had any sort of negative attachment to the word Lilith or the energy or image of Lilith, look, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful cards. Lilith only comes in to support you in your independence from the tradition, to break free from what's actually been holding you back. Okay? And then look, you're moving straight on forward with that, in alignment with the Chariot. Tell me more though, Divine. Tell me more about the moon and the Chariot for healing. Absolutely advancing. There you go, King of Swords. Like I said, some of you surrounded by air energy or connected to a lot of people with heavy air energy in their chart. So again, it's very logical, There's no need to tap into my emotions because the mind is all that I need. And what Aries-Taurus is realizing is, no, there's actually so much information and a lot of power in my emotions. And I need that. Moving forward, I need that. Right? So healing this over logical or almost, I want to say, abuse of your logic here, and incorporating Queen of Cups, King of Cups energy in the moon, right? Incorporating your subconscious, learning how to use that energy to propel you forward, Chariot. Okay? So healing whatever blockages you might have had to tapping into your subconscious here, Aries-Taurus, or to tapping into your emotions. That's what's being healed. Let's get a little bit more though, and then we'll see what Saturn has to say. What else can you tell me about this healing here for Aries-Taurus? Look at that. Yeah, like I said, you might have a little bit of tension. You stepping or standing in this Queen or King of Cups energy or balancing out with the sun and the moon might cause some people to feel uncomfortable. Other people's comfortability. That's probably, hopefully that's a word. I think that's a word. I'm sure that's a word. Okay, anyway, other people being comfortable is not your concern, Aries-Taurus. What's your concern is being in alignment, being in this Chariot, not missing this Chariot opportunity, okay? Not missing out on the Ace of Pentacles and this victory and this success and this independence just because of some sort of tradition, some sort of belief, some sort of institution that wants to keep you in alignment with what they believe. Okay, so this is what it looks like when Aries-Taurus steps out on faith and thrives. I have faith in what I feel, what I sense, what I'm picking up from my own intuition, my own vibrations, what the divine is trying to communicate with me, which is ultimately your truth, right? The truth of your soul, where it needs to go, where it needs to head, where it needs to be, which is here with this Ace of Pentacles and this new home. Okay? Tell me more about this truth. Clarify this truth energy. What's the truth here for Aries-Taurus with the bottom of the deck card? What's the truth here? Saw the Four of Swords. Okay, that just wanted to come out but went back in. Temperance. The truth is that you are meant to be either a change agent in your bloodline somehow here, Aries-Taurus. You're meant to do things differently. You're meant to create something new. Temperance. Finding a happy medium, right? Or alchemy. Take what you've been given. Take what the divine gives you. Create something new out of it. Ace of Pentacles. Okay? The truth is, there's absolutely something that you are destined and purpose to do here. Okay? The truth is, you absolutely have angels, ancestors, spirit guides, okay, that are connecting to you, guiding you, supporting you. And that's what I'm saying with the traditions. It's like those around you might be like, that's not even real, right? No, we don't believe in that. Okay, that's for them. Your soul, the moon, knows the way, the direction, Chariot. Trust it. Learn how to make decisions from the soul, Aries-Taurus. Ooh, yeah, right? From the soul. Okay? Because that's what's going to lead you to your ultimate happiness, your stability, your abundance. That's where that lies. All right, Aries-Taurus, let's just see what the highest energetic outcome of all of this energy might be for you, okay? And what you specifically need to focus on. Yeah, healing chaos. Chiron comes out for a reason, right? And like I said, there might be a little bit of tension here. There could be. But you're smart enough, King of Swords, to navigate it. You're smart enough to trust the subtle energy around whatever this competition, whatever these challenges, or whatever this tension might be. Okay? If all of this comes to your doorstep, Aries-Taurus, and something about it, you're like, I don't believe what they're saying. I don't believe what, something's a little off. Trust that. Follow that. Okay? I almost get that there are, oh, wow. And again, sending you guys so much love. I get that there might be people around you, Aries-Taurus, that don't want you to heal from this. Why would they not want you to heal from that? Maybe they benefit from it in some way. Trying to fight you from, like, that's what I kind of get. It's like trying to kind of fight you or challenge your direction or where you know you need to go. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, sending you guys again so much love, courage, strength, and peace ultimately. Got focus, okay? And you've got forgiveness. Ooh, yeah. Healing chaos. Gaining a new focus. Yeah, King of Swords. Sharper mind around something. I'm telling you, it's subscribing to whatever this tradition was here with the Hierophant is what is holding you back, okay? But I really do feel like you guys are dropping that. I think subscribing to it, holding on to it is what's creating the chaos. So the divine is asking you to heal that by focusing on forgiveness and releasing and letting it go, right? Give it to the moon. Ooh, that's Lilith too, right? Black moon Lilith. Lilith knows your darkness, right? It's like you're never even alone, even in the dark. God is always there. Spirit is always there. Okay? So when you get to that point where you feel like you can release it and accept it and let it go, okay, Aries, Taurus, and that journey is going to be different for everybody, but trust you're headed there. You absolutely are headed there. Some of you, maybe even you're fighting and clawing your way to get to that clearer mind, okay? To get to that point where you can forgive and focus forward, okay? But you do have a lot of angelic support, okay, in this process of healing, so lean in on that. What else might be the highest energetic outcome here? You got inner peace, because that's exactly what you deserve, Aries, Taurus. You deserve to be at peace. That's what I was talking about, that inner world. If you feel like you don't have a home around you, you can build a home within you so that no matter where you go, Aries, Taurus, you're always at home. You're always bringing that sense and that feeling of home with you. And look, I struggle with that myself, okay? I'm saying that as that's something I tell myself often. So I get how lonely that can be. I get how scary that can be, okay? How disappointing that can be, how heartbreaking that can be. But trust and believe. I'm telling you, Lilith is trying to bring you through the darkness so that you can get to this Ace of Pentacles, this Nine of Pentacles status, and have the success and the victory, the acknowledgement, the appreciation, okay, that you deserve. Okay, so that inner peace is coming, and I think that's where you want to focus. Focus on healing the storm within you, okay? Healing whatever tension might be there, healing whatever resistance, resentment might be there. Focus on forgiving, releasing, and forgiveness is just acceptance at the end of the day. You don't really need anybody else to partake in forgiveness with you. You just have to accept what is or what was and be at peace with that, okay? And that takes work, but you guys can do it. What else does Aries, Taurus need to focus on? I feel like we've touched on it a little bit, but tell me more, divine. What does Aries, Taurus need to focus on? Be flexible. We bend, we don't break, right? Yeah, this situation might have bent you out a little bit, but it's not going to break you. Facing the unknown is not going to break you. It might require you to bend. It might require you to flex out a little bit or get some flexibility or be flexible around how this Ace of Pentacles happens, how this Nine of Pentacles happens, right? How you step into the light of this victory with the Sun and the Six of Wands, right? Leo energy. Be flexible around the path, okay? So maybe this was even you holding yourself to a strict standard here or trying to align yourself with a tradition that you're not really meant to be in alignment with. And that's why the divine is saying, be flexible. What if that's not the truth, right? Maybe you've been told that that's the truth, but maybe what if that's not the truth? What if there is another truth, okay? That you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like this could have all been happening within you here, Aries, Taurus, or again, there could be other people, but then there you go, focus on your flow, which is just the moon. I'm telling you, maybe this full moon here coming up at the end of the month, or wait, is it the end of the month? No. No, the full moon's at the end of this week. Oh my goodness. Man, time be moving. So I think it's like the 9th or the 10th. By the end of this week, Aries Taurus, okay? This is September, even though this is a timeless reading. Look at that. You got pleasure as well. Pleasure just keeps coming out here, okay? By the end of this week, okay, or by the next full moon, for those of you that might watch this a little later, I feel like that's when this flexibility or this malleable energy, mutable energy finds you, okay? Where you maybe were once very rigid, it's like now I feel like I can flex, okay, I can kind of relax, or, you know what I mean, go with the flow of what's happening as opposed to resist it, okay? And then you got pleasure. Yeah, for some of you guys, and I really feel like we pulled away from it, but I guess it's coming back, where this is like a family secret that has to be held, or something that was kept in the family that maybe comes to light with the truth, okay? There's just this need to, yeah, that's heavy. There's just this need to, understand that you're worthy of pleasure. It might feel like someone maybe took your ability to connect with pleasure from you, Aries Taurus. Like someone stole that from you, but you have the power to take it back. And I'll leave that there, okay? Let's see what else. One more thing that Aries Taurus needs to focus on when dealing with this energy: adventures. That's the Ace of Pentacles, that Six of Swords that showed out earlier at the bottom of the deck. Adventures lie ahead of you. So know that you will have time. You will have time in this lifetime, Aries Taurus, to experience inner peace and explore that energy, right? Like, it's not gonna come in your last days. Like, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have many, 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 many years of inner peace, okay? Absolutely, yeah. Just keep it simple. Everything you do moving forward, just keep it simple. Anything that tries to come in and make it more complex, release it, okay? Where that flexibility comes in is what's the simplest way to approach it. It's simple. Simplicity, okay? Bottom of the deck energy, you got leadership, okay? I really do feel like you guys, as always, find yourselves in leadership roles, not only in other people's lives, but I feel like this is you really stepping into a leadership role within your own, right? You're the cusp of power. It's really holding in on that power and allowing that power to transform your life, as opposed to using that power to transform other people's lives, okay? And it's not selfish. It's not selfish at all. Yeah, look at that. Release. It's not selfish. Release the idea that being in your power is selfish somehow. Okay? Release the idea that your power or all the things that you bring to the table is just for everybody else. No, you can use it too. It's okay to use it for yourself. And maybe that's where that competition or that tension is. You start using your energy for yourself, Aries Taurus, and everybody else that was benefiting off of it is like, wait a minute. Hold on. We can't let you do that because I need you as a source. So trust that you're secure. You're safe. Okay? You're secure and you're safe. And I think when you do finally release this situation, maybe for some of y'all, this is a couple of people, okay? When you finally do, it allows you to lead your own way, lead your own path from a space of peace, which I think is so paramount and so amazing and so beautiful for y'all, okay? So if this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. This has been your cosmic energy check-in, Aries Taurus. I hope you found it helpful, insightful, maybe served you in some way, shape, or form. As always, let me know that in the comments. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the messages or connected with the energy here. And make sure you are also subscribed to my channel if you haven't already. It helps me pick up on your energy for these free readings, okay? And make sure you turn on that bell notification so that you're notified when I am live. Just in case you want to tune in, okay? Make sure it's turned on to all. And make sure you also check out my channel memberships, okay? We will be doing a Mercury retrograde reading for members only. That will be this Friday when the retrograde starts, okay? So if you want to tune into that, you can sign up at any level and have access to that reading, okay? But I am sending you all, again, so much love. Thank you to everybody who tuned in here live. I appreciate your presence. Thank you, Kia. Thank you, JP. Full moon on the 9th. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. So yes, I really do feel like this energy is going to pick up for those of y'all that are connecting with this now on this upcoming full moon. Okay. But until then, until I'll see y'all in that full moon reading, hopefully, okay? But if not, Aries, Taurus, I will see y'all in the next one. Namaste.